Okay, well, the year is over. As per tradition, I have to make a recap where I talk about movies, anime, games, and my personal life. So, just like every year, I am here. Let's start with the movies because this was one of the better year for the movies. Next year gonna be better because we have fucking Supergirl coming. I'm super excited for Supergirl. Doomsday is coming. Spider-Man, Dune, Odyssey. Next year is really good, but we're gonna talk about this year. This year was also pretty good for the movies. We had bad movies too, obviously. The fucking Snow White, Electric State. We had War of the World fucking Amazon ad ass movie that was so dog shit. But we are not here to talk about the dog shit stuff. We're only going to talk about the good stuff. My favorite live action movie of the year was obviously Superman. I enjoyed Superman so fucking much. I think I watched the movie more than 10 plus times. I'm so happy that we finally have an actual representation of Superman, the symbol of hope, on the big screen. And not just Superman, this was a step up year for the superhero genre in general. We have Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four combined with Superman. Pretty good live action superhero movies we got this year. We also had Invincible at the start of the year, absolute peak. Next season is coming 2026 March. We had Peacemaker, which would have been the best show of the fucking year if they hadn't fumbled the ending. Yeah, it was still a very good show. We had Daredevil. So overall, the superhero genre this year was actually pretty good. Like last few years, superhero genre has been like not so good. So I really hope with next year's Supergirl, Spider-Man, and Doomsday, they can actually get back on their feet. We also had big live action movies this year. Minecraft, which made 900 million, mid movie. It was super average. I was not a big fan of Minecraft movie. I know people enjoyed it, but the whole movie was just like, oh, you remember this item from the game? Look, it's in the movie. And I get it. Just the fact that your favorite franchise is now a movie and on the big screen, it's a joy. I get it. People are very happy to see that. That doesn't excuse the very mid movie, which was Minecraft. We also had How to Train Your Dragon, which was actually good. I liked it. We also had FNAF 2, another pretty average movie, but again, like I said, I understand the joy. Like I was same when I saw One Piece live action. I was like, wow. Don't get it wrong, One Piece live action was actually super good, but half of my joy was basically just, oh wow, it's One Piece live action, it's on the big screen, my favorite anime. So I get it if people enjoy movies like FNAF 2 and Minecraft just because they exist, it's their favorite franchise on the fucking big screen. I get it. It was they were still average movies. What wasn't average this year was animation movie. Holy fuck, this was the year of the animation movies. The year started with Neza, which is still the highest grossing movie of the year with $2 billion. Zootopia recently, they made $1 billion and still counting. From Japan anime side, we had the highest grossing anime movie of all time with Demon Slayer Infinity Castle with 795 million. We also had Chainsaw Man Res, which was only 100 million, but it was the best animated movie of the year. We also had K-pop Demon Hunters, arguably the most influential animation movie of the year. K-pop Demon Hunters was everywhere and a pretty good movie if you haven't watched it. Like watch it. I saw many people hating just from the name without even watching the movie, but it's actually pretty fucking good if you haven't watched it. But yeah, this was the year of the animation movies. Speaking of the animation movies, we also had insane animes this year. Let's talk about some of the underrated one first. We had Dr. Stone final season. We got 2 batches out of 3. The next final batch is next year. It was actually very good. Like my favorite arc finally got animated and now we have the ending, which I'm not gonna spoil what are my thoughts on the ending. I will make a video once Dr. Stone will end. Other we had was Sakamoto Days. The first part of Sakamoto Days was nothing special. The animation was also rough, but the second part they actually picked up. Like the animation was better and everything was better in the second part of Sakamoto Days. As a manga reader, I'm very hyped for the season 2 because the best arc is on the season 2. Just don't ask what's going on in the current Sakamoto Days manga. We also had My Hero Academia final season, one of the generational runs of the anime. Like every episode was getting 9.9, 9.8, 9.7 on IMDb. It was actually a generational finale and it was actually very good. I really like My Hero Academia finale. Like compared to how we had it in the manga, it was handled way better in the anime. And it's still not finished. We're gonna get a special episode next year apparently. We also had My Hero Academia Vigilantes, which I still haven't watched, so I'm not gonna yap about it. We had fucking Gacha Kuta from the same studios. Gacha Kuta was also fucking another peak show, very good. I really liked it. We also had Dan the Dan season 2, my favorite new generation anime, Dan the Dan along with Chainsaw Man. Dan the Dan season 2 was absolute cinema and season 3 will be even more better. Dan the Dan is just one of the best new generation shows. We had Taco P's Original Sin, arguably the fucking anime of the year. It was so fucking peak. If you haven't watched Taco P's Original Sin, I don't know what the fuck are you watching. We had The Summer Hikaru Died. We had Kaiju number 8. One Piece is going peak as always. Every year One Piece is peak. It was peak this year too. Also speaking of One Piece, rest in peace weekly episode. The weekly schedule of One Piece is over with this year. Now One One Piece is going seasonal, 26 episode per year with 13 episode releasing in 2 batches. They're gonna take 3 months break, then 13 episode, then 3 months break, then 13 episode. I'm fine with 26 episode a year if the fucking pacing is good. If the pacing is not good, we are just getting less episode for no reason. Again, I really hope they improve the pacing really better. Animation has never been a problem in One Piece. Like, animation has always been peak. We just need to fix the pacing. The only problem with One Piece anime and the fucking sound effects, like One Piece anime sound effects are not the best out there. Yeah, other than all the good animes, we also had the absolute dog shit that was One Punch Man season 3. I'm not gonna talk about it. I've already made video on One Punch Man season 3. In fact, 2 videos I've made. Again, let's not talk about this absolute dog shit of an adaptation. I just hope season 4 is better. Finally, let's talk about the video games we got this year, because oh boy, this was definitely better year compared to last year for video games. First of all, let's talk about the best game of the year. My favorite game, Expedition 33, absolute cinema, peak gaming. Like, I was literally jumping in my chair when Expedition 33 won game of the year. I was so happy because I was scared when Expedition 33 was winning every award. I was like, oh my god, is it 2018 again? Is it Red Dead 2 situation again? For those of you who don't know, 2018 Game of the Year awards, Red Dead 2, it was winning every award until Game of the Year award and God of War won. So I was like, is this the same situation? But no, we won every award and Game of the Year. So I was really happy. Expedition 33, absolute cinema. If you haven't played it, play it. It's absolute peak game. The best turn-based combat game of all fucking time. We had Elden Ring Night Train, which was pretty good. I've already made my review on it. It was like good, nothing special, nothing new. It was just alright. We had Silk Song, fucking finally after 7 years it came out. We also was supposed to get GTA 6 this year, but it got delayed twice and now it's fucking at the end of next year. We had Kingdom Deliverance 2, absolute peak. They should have won few more awards. Like, they really didn't got what they deserve at the Game Awards. We also had the new Pokemon game, Legend ZA, which I haven't played. My friend with the Switch, he didn't bought the game, so he's my only way to play Switch games. And I don't own a Switch or Switch 2, so I don't really have much to say about the game. I've heard good stuff and bad stuff, mostly bad stuff, but I play shit myself and then I make my opinions, you know. We also had Donkey Kong Bonanza, another Switch game. I haven't played. Donkey Kong Bonanza has to be good. It's not like they're gonna pick any game for fucking Game of the Year nomination. If you have played it, tell me in the comments how good it is. Genshin Impact Not Good update was absolutely peak. Like, it was so good. You guys play the fucking Archon Quest? Oh my god, the 6.2 Archon Quest ending was so peak. Like, spoiler alert if you haven't played Genshin Impact 6.2 Archon Quest, but the ending was so peak. Second Heartbringer, Totore. I hope Genshin turns him into an absolute villain. Like, no sad story, no redemption bullshit, just straight evil. I want a villain like that in Genshin Impact. We also had Ghost of Yotei, another game I've heard really good stuff about, but I don't want a fucking PS5 to play it. I want to play it because I'm a very big fan of Ghost of Tsushima. I played the whole game. I love Ghost of Tsushima. It's one of my favorites, but I can't play Ghost of Yotei. My plan was to buy a fucking PlayStation to play Ghost of Yotei and eventually GTA 6, but my fucking graphic card blew up. That shit just doesn't work anymore, so now I have to fucking use my money to buy a new PC. Yeah, my personal life is fucked. My graphic card gave up on me. Now I can't play any games. My original plan was to buy a PlayStation 5 and play Ghost of Yotei and GTA 6, but nope. I have to buy a new PC. A PC helps me with my studies, my editing, my YouTube and stuff. PC is just way more valuable to me than a PlayStation 5. I'm gonna buy a good one and I have big plans. Like I'm talking daily live stream, fucking long videos, full playthrough of game. I have shit planned once I get my fucking new PC. It's gonna be a couple months until I get it, but it's gonna be fucking worth it. It was overall a pretty good year. If you remove the part where my graphic card blew up, this was a good year. I enjoyed it. Nothing much happened on my YouTube channel, but I personally enjoyed it. Let's hope next year is even better. I'll probably see you guys with the next video on Stranger Things because Volume 2 is coming out. By the time this video will be out, Stranger Things Volume 2 will be out and I have to make a review on it. So yeah, see you in the Stranger Things video. See ya.